Hello friends, welcome back to the online labs. Today we are going to see practical number 19 for the subject applied electronics, that is RC phase shift oscillator. So you can see in the circuit diagram, so this is the RC phase shift oscillator. So in this circuit diagram there is a single stage amplifier, CE amplifier. So you can see one transistor, R1 R2 resistor, that is biasing resistors, RC and RE resistors. So here you can see this is a single stage. While calling it as a single stage amplifier, given a VCC of 12 volts. So, but you can see there is no input. So that is why this RC phase shift oscillator works on the positive feedback principle. So in the positive feedback principle, when you give no input, so for your no input there is a output. So in this you can see there are three RC sections. So RC, RC and RC. There are three RC sections, and from the last section the feedback is given back to the input. You can see here the feedback is given back to the input. So here you collect the output, but you don't give any input to it. In the last section, at the output side, you give a feedback to the input. So this is the working principle of RC phase shift oscillator. So here this RC stages or RC sections, three sections, will induce a 180 degree of phase shift. So this will give 180 degree of phase shift, and this transistor will give, so single stage CE amplifier will give 180 degree of phase shift. So combining both these phase shifts, you will get a 360 degree of phase shift, and this is the principle of, or you have studied the Barkhaussen's criteria for sustained oscillations. So when you give 360, that is 0 degree phase shift between input and output, and you make the feedback fraction and voltage gain ratio or multiplication equal to 1, then you will get a sustained oscillation. Here the capacitors we are using is a 0.1 microfarad and the resistors is of 10 kilohertz. Now we will go on to the circuit, actual circuit we are using in the lab. So this is the actual circuit we are using in the lab. So here you can see there is no input given. So these are the three RC sections, 1, 2, 3, and the feedback is given from the collector of this transistor. So there is nothing but a change arrangement. So in the circuit diagram we have seen these RC sections here, but now it is just altered before the CE amplifier. So this is CE amplifier, R1, R2 resistor, biasing resistor, RC resistor, RE resistor. So this is variable resistors. So this is transistor 1 and coupling capacitor. Here you give a 12 volt VCC from this DC power supply. So this you are giving a 12 volts, and you are collecting output to the, you are seeing the output of to the on the oscilloscope CRO. Okay. Now you can see there is no input tab here. So only using DC you are converting this DC power to AC power. So this is the principle of a oscillator, converting DC power to the AC power. So we will just check. So observation table is very simple. We will just need to check the amplitude and frequency of the oscillation. So here you can see the observation table. So there are only two tabs. One is amplitude of the signal and other is the time period of the one complete cycle, and depending upon that you have to calculate these frequencies. So you have to calculate the practical frequency and theoretical frequency. So you have to do it on your own. So now we are going to see what exactly output voltage we are getting. So for now we will just press XY mode here. So by pressing XY mode, just changing the X position of the signal and some Y position, you can see it is something 2.1, it is 2.2, and 2.2 into, so this tab is on 5, so 2.2 into 5 is what? So you can write here 11 volts. So you are getting your output as a 11 volts. So 11 volt is the output, and now we'll check the frequency. So for that we'll just go shift this signal around here and just change the X and Y positions. So we have to calculate the time period for one complete cycle. Okay, now it's okay. Now you can see we can calculate. So here from this there is one complete square and one point tab. So now you can see 1.2. So for this one complete cycle there is 1.2 into, we'll see the times scale. So this is in millisecond, so time scale is on 2. So we can write here, we can calculate 1.2 into 2, that is 2.4 milliseconds. So here you will get 11 volts as output voltage and 2.4 millisecond as a time period of a one complete cycle. So depending upon that you can calculate the frequency. So this is your homework. So from just putting 1 upon t, that is 1 upon 2.4 into 10 raised to minus 3, you have to calculate the frequency. This is the practical frequency, and depending on upon the values of capacitors. So this formula is there. So our capacitor is 0.1 microfarad and resistor is 10 kilo ohm. So depending upon that values you have to calculate the theoretical frequency by putting all this value in this formula, and finally you have to write the results. So I hope you all understand the basic behind this practical RC phase shift oscillator. Thank you for watching the video.